I think one of the most fascinating aspects of loudspeaker design is that difference between what you know and what you can only understand by experiencing it yourself. So pure research and modelling can get us into an extraordinarily efficient spaces in terms of our loudspeaker design. We can create something that behaves from a modelling point of view exactly as you would expect it to behave. But ultimately somebody has to listen. It's the tension, if you like, between science and human experience.
This listening room is pretty pivotal in the development of all of our speakers, and has been for the last 20 or 30 years. It's probably not perfect. It's probably somewhat unusual in terms of its behaviour compared to a normal domestic living room, but it's a window on the performance of a loudspeaker.
It's a historical space for us that we use as a tool. It's a tuning tool. We are so used to the way the room sounds, and we believe that when we tune to that space, that will then cascade into anybody else's room that is going to use any of our products.
The absorption is all pretty much what it was and where it was when I first joined the company nearly 20 years ago. The dreadful stone wall at the back is unchanged. We've been through about 3 different carpets and 5 different sofas, and I think we lost the wood chip off the walls, and even that was a bit of an issue acoustically, but we got around that. It's like an old friend. It's it's kind of home to a number of the guys here. It's their office, really.
It's a bit like learning an instrument, where you would first of all learn where all the notes are. Then you would learn how to phrase the notes together, and then once you've got that all under your belt, then you start to actually put your own emotion and feeling into playing the instrument. Well, tuning the speaker is a very, very similar thing. You start off with the basics, and you get a good frequency response that you're looking for, and then you start to alter that in a way to get everything to time align, to give you the wonderful sound stage, to give you the envelopment, and then the emotion, the emotional feedback from the music that you want here. Yeah, that's really important to me.
Probably you know when things are going right when you end up with people drifting downstairs and stay in the listening room, and you walk in there and there's a whole bunch of people and they're all kind of quite excited about the music, and you know things are working well then, really. Or maybe somebody comes upstairs and said, you must listen to this. And there's been a lot of that in certainly in this series. There's been lots of that's really quite good, and each time we move it on, it's I wouldn't say it's been a pleasant surprise, but it's been a very pleasant experience to kind of hear things kind of grow.
It's exactly how I want it to sound now. It's the best clarity that I've ever heard from any loudspeaker. It is the best soundstage from any other loudspeakers I've ever heard. The envelopment into the sound is exactly how I want it. I can't describe it any other way.